We're making your dreams come true today on the candy aisle. Hey everyone, why be sweet and why be tart when you can be a sweet tart? We are doing the most exciting thing here today. We're reviewing the SweeTART Ropes. SweeTART Ropes, returning to the candy aisle. It's been a minute, but I did review one of these before. I reviewed the SweeTART Ropes strawberry SKU, but SweeTART is so much more than just strawberry. Why, the marketing tells me that you can be anything you want to be with SweeTART Ropes. You don't have to be just sweet. You don't have to be just tart. This is for you. For you. For you, Gen Z. That's what this is all about. It's pretty egregious marketing, but I guess that's okay. I mean, whatever. SweeTARTs are like, of course, a classic candy, and the ropes themselves have been around for a while. This would not be dissimilar from, say, like a filled Twizzler, right? But essentially, it's a gummy filled with a, more a softer sort of a cream is the idea here. This is the Twisted Rainbow Punch SKU. So SweeTART Ropes came out in 2015. I think that was Nestle, but now they're not a Nestle product. I want to say they're Ferrera. What does it say? It probably says somewhere here. Safety warning. Uh-oh. Watch out. They may be unsafe. Anyway, I don't know. But I do believe this is a Ferrera product. I'm sure it says somewhere, and I'm just like literally it's right in front of me, and I'm just missing it. Either way, they came out with a cherry SKU and a strawberry SKU, and then in 2020 they launched this. So these have been around for quite a while. I don't think I've ever had these, but are you going to go out of your way for Twisted Rainbow SweeTART Ropes? Maybe if you see their marketing, but not me. There is also a mixed fruit SKU, which kind of looks like this, I guess, but is not this. And then SweeTART Ropes also come in like a smaller bite-sized format, which I'm not sure if that's still available on shelves. I will say on the back here, they don't promote any of those other flavors or any other SKUs in that specific family. They instead decided to promote Chewy Extreme, Chewy Sour, and then the original SweeTARTs, which is interesting. And not that I would expect, regular SweeTARts ever to be anything less than the best seller, but that didn't work. Well, it kind of worked. Ooh, sorry. Like this tiny corner opened and like the smell just like hit me. Wow. That is a smelly, smelly product. In a good way, guys. In a good way. All right. So that's what we get in the bag. Bunch of SweeTART Ropes. Okay, so that's it. A little less like fun and exciting as I was kind of hoping. I don't know why. Like this is like bright and exciting and I don't know, festive maybe, as rainbows usually are. And yet this feels a little flat and drab and like the colors are a little muted. Am I right? I think I'm right. Yeah. Anyway, there you can see the delicious inner frosting. If I can get it to focus, it's too close. All right, there we go. Yeah, there you can see that delicious inner frosting, and then it's like bendy, just like any typical gummy rope or Twizzler or something, and then it just broke. So it's not that bendy, I guess. But there you go. You see the inside. It's just filled all the way through with this, like supposedly slightly softer interior, which normally would be the flavor, which I guess for what Twisted Rainbow Punch, you would think maybe is just like fruit punch, like a red punch. But then also like the other SKUs on the market are cherry punch and tangy strawberry. So is cherry punch not kind of also red punch? I don't know. Oh, that's pretty good. And don't get on my case. I know it's not really. I am a lifelong Kool-Aid fan. Red flavor is red flavor is red flavor. We all know that. Very easy to break. Way less chewy than I was expecting. I mean, way less gummy, you know? It just breaks apart. The interior has what you would expect, what you would want. Although I kind of wish it was a little more like grainy or textured or something. I know that might sound weird, but the interior is softer than the exterior. But it doesn't like taste any different. Like it doesn't feel any different in my mouth really than the outside, because the outside is something like not very gummy. There's a big distinct, like when you're eating a filled Twizzler twist, right? There's a big distinction between the interior goo and the outside, because a licorice outside is like, licorice is pretty distinct. This is really not licorice. This is way easier to get through, way less chewy. It's not like falling apart in my mouth, but it's even less substantive than, say, a Swedish fish. So, kind of odd there. I wish there was a bigger distinction between the two textures of the interior and the exterior. That's sort of the fun of this, because if in my mouth I can't tell what's what, why did we even bother? Like what are we doing here? Really, what are we doing here? That's actually the question. The smell is really good. Really pops. I like the idea. I like the SweeTART branding. And I would say that this actually really does evoke the SweeTART flavor profile. Like, SweeTARTs are very distinctive. Like the original SweeTARTs I'm talking about. This actually does kind of taste like a SweeTART. Weirdly. More than kind of a fruit punch or a rainbow, this tastes like a SweeTART. That's really what it tastes like. Like an actual SweeTART in gummy form. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. Nothing about this is jumping out at me as like super exciting. And like, while I appreciate the branding, I don't love it. I mean, of course, the word mark, SweeTART, is pretty pronounced, is pretty noticeable. And like I was saying, that's not bad. It's fun. This sort of coloring and the whatever. But overall, this is not like, do kids want that? Like that? I don't think so. That's not, I don't think so. And then actually getting it out, this is like underwhelming. Like, no doubt, that's pretty underwhelming. Flavor-wise, it's fine. I don't want to say it's great. It's not. I don't want to say it's terrible, though. Also, it's not. I think that it could have done better, but it definitely could have done worse. Like, there's nothing that elevates this to be really worth getting, but this is like, by no means, a bad product. And I don't think that you'd be disappointed if you got it. Maybe if you're a big SweeTART fan, but if you're a big SweeTART fan, you probably already had this. This has been out on the market for many years now. So otherwise, I don't think that this is truly worth your time. The only thing is maybe there's a little bit of novelty to be like, oh yeah, it's a SweeTART in a gummy form. But like, I wish this was more gummy. Weirdly, because usually I'm complaining that things are too gummy. In this case, I'm not. So I'm not really trying to diss this product. It's okay. It's like perfectly adequate. It, I don't know, levelly achieves what it's trying to achieve. It does not elevate in any way, though. So Walking the Candy Aisle is going to rate the SweeTART Ropes Twisted Rainbow Punch. I'm going to rate it a 3 out of 5. Kind of a low 3, I think. I believe when I reviewed the SweeTART Strawberry, I gave them a little bit of a higher mark. But, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling here. Low 3. It's acceptable. If someone offers you one, try it, certainly, but don't expect to have your socks blown off. That's my take. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you next time. So long.